Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a team from the AAC, the Rice Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Utah State Aggies offense will start this game off. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
On second down, wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Give to the running back. At the 45, on his way. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Utah State up-tempo.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down.
Got it inside the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for this offense.
It's now second and goal.
They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Third and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Rice Owls offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
It's now second down after the short completion. Looking for a man, it's Warner. He's right on target. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. At midfield, he's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Utah State, 3. Rice, 0.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Connors. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Running with power. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Got it behind the line. It's Barnett. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
3. Rice, 0.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
What a snag by the defense. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Owls. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. He'll do it himself. The ball's free. A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. It's great to have a running threat at quarterback, but he's got to take care of the ball once he gets into traffic, and he didn't there.
He does, Reese, and he's a guy that is going to get a lot of opportunities to carry the football in this game because of the speed, because of his open field running ability, but you're right. Got to be better with your ball security. This defense, when they see the quarterback running, they start getting excited. That's a guy they feel they can rip the ball away from. They did right there.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. To the air. It's Warner. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. And you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
will try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to Pittsburgh. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going to pass. Got his man on the right.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
8-yard line. Second down coming up.
Looking to throw on second down. Works the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got him this time. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Utah State will snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw. Fires and picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston. And it'd be easy to say these 2 offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half.
This one away.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll start this third quarter with a run. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
Rice rushes to the line. Wide out in motion. To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now they'll run the draw. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Warner. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Oh, he's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to pass it. It's incomplete. They've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That means Rice, 17, Utah State, 3.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium.
Grabs it inside the 15. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies!
number 23.
Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. On the run, it's Connors. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's good for Rice Owls. First down.
Looking to throw. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They'll go to the counter play. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Power football with the run. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Fires to the wideout. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Offense getting set for first down. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, man.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you